The Linux Party. Is that a new political party? Actually, no, it's not. What the Linux Party is actually a survey. The Linux Party is a survey to see where most of the people within the open source and who promote open source, where their political affiliation lies. I like the concept behind it. However, just like most surveys, there's a bias. If you actually go to the survey site, which I will postmark in this video, if you go to the survey site, the default name for a party is Democrat, whereas if you look at the drag down screen, there's Democrat, Republican, Independent, and none. Now, if the survey was done right and didn't show any bias, it would show that none was first. Then the rest of the survey questions, only 5 questions, to see which way you lean. Those 5 questions are all highlighted as yes, instead of like a blank space. Now, this could be a developer overlook, but I highly doubt it. So, while I like the concept behind this initiative, there seems that it just looks as if there's a slight lean on a bias towards Democrat and open source. Now, I'll state right now that I did take the survey. These are, just my thoughts on it. With the types of questions that are there, it's not really a big deal that I have to change what my party crap that I have on here. I have to select it as none because I'm a registered independent. I do not recognize myself on those groups that they gave. So, here's a list of some of the questions. The first one is, what's your political affiliation? Obviously mine is none. Do you currently use Linux or open source applications? If the government-sponsored initiative to move government operations and support open source programs, including Linux, would you vote for it? Are you going to vote in the November election? And are you going to vote for your party affiliation in question 1? Those are your questions. And each one of those questions is predetermined for you. Now, to take the survey seriously, you would have to have a default of blank answers and a political affiliation of none, or have no political affiliation type. So, like I said, I like the concept of the survey. Now, here's the web address. The web address is www.webdbms.com/survey. That is where you can take this particular survey. So, that's just my thoughts on it. Like I said, I see a slight bias towards a party, which I don't like, but I like the concept enough so that I will do it and take the survey. So, for all of you though who's out in the open source world and Linux world that use open source applications, get going to take your survey. Be it Democrat, Republican, whatever way you vote, take your survey. Let's see how wide and varied the open source community really is.